What's up, my friends? I'm Spidey Joe9. Hope you've had a marvelous day. We're going to talk about today why I purchased 7 Haslab Sentinels. We're talking about $2,700 that I spent on these plastic action figures. Looking forward to having this conversation with you. Roll the clip.
Tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6.
Hey guys, if you would, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. It does help the channel. It's a new channel. It's a small thing. And I gotta water it and feed it and nurture it and give it sunlight. And that's called like, comment, and subscribing. So if you would, please help the channel grow. All right. So why did I buy 7 Haslab Sentinels? Now this might be controversial. You know, you might think that it's controversial. However, I'm not a scalper. Don't want to scalp. Nothing like that. This is really about me and just the thought process that I went through as I made this purchase. First of all, let's talk about the Haslab Sentinel project. As you can see, their target was 6,000, but they were able to get 21,910 backers. And, you know, this was huge. That was a big number. And it's something that I'm really actually proud of the community for doing. I mean, look at this guy. Here we got a 3D rendering. How incredible it's going to look. And, you know, so now we have 21,910 Haslab Sentinels that are going to come into existence, into, you know, not really the marketplace, because these have already been purchased in the only way that you could really do it. However, they're going to be available for resale. And look, I get it. Like that means you're going to probably pay more than the other guy who bought it. But this does create the opportunity for future collectors to have the opportunity to own one of these. And that is one of the reasons why, as you know, that I made this purchase. Is really because I had the means and the ability, and so that future collectors could have access to this Haslab Sentinel. I mean, look how glorious. Look how glorious this is. And with what comes with it, not only the Haslab Sentinel, but here you have, you know, the Sentinel Prime, female Sentinel Prime here, and you have Bastion. You know, these may be re-released. Maybe the Hasbro team will do that. But there's not an expectation that they're going to be released. So if you wanted one of these figures and you didn't have the means and the ability, or just being aware that there was a time where you had to do it, like it wasn't going to be perpetual and available forever, that there was a period of time where you could put this order in and that was it. Like it was done after August 30th, I think is what it was. Let's see, what was that last day? August 24th. After August 24th, you could not put in another offer. Like this was only available from July 10th to August 24th. And after that, you could not place an order to be able to get this unless you're buying it from someone else who placed the order. So yeah, I mean, you can see that 21,900 plus Sentinels were purchased. Now, I think there will be some additional ones that are made to cover, you know, damages and things of that nature. So who knows if there's going to be 21,000, 22,000, 25,000 of these actually made. I don't know. But we know that it's a finite number, and we know that there's not going to be more of them made, okay? And the reason I don't think this is like people buying more than one with maybe the potential desire to sell one day is the same thing as scalping. Because scalping is when the market has plenty of something and someone buys it up in bulk and creates false scarcity where there's still pent up demand, thereby driving the price up because of people buying in bulk and creating false scarcity. That's scalping. The fact that there is demand and there's limit amount of something, you know, the less you have of something, but the more people want it, the more demand, the higher the price. That's not scalping. That's kind of like real estate. They're not making more land, right? Well, they're not making more Haslab Sentinels. In the same way they're not making more land, the value of land continues to go up because there's more and more people being born on the earth. And there's more people and not more land. Therefore, the value of land goes up because people are going to try to overbid to be able to buy something that there's a limited amount of, but still high demand. Same way with these Haslab Sentinels. Now we know there's somewhere around 22,000 of these that are going to exist. But if the collecting community continues to grow, right, over time, I mean, with Disney putting out Marvel content, every year, Lord willing, that'll continue to happen. The amount of fans in the Marvel universe, so to speak, is going to continue to grow, and those fans who are going to be toy collectors are going to want their hands on the best Sentinel in the land, and that's going to be the Haslab Sentinel. And it's not false scarcity because you only have from like July 10th to August 24th to be able to order these, and that meant you had to have 350 buckaroos available on August 24th. And if you didn't, you were not able to purchase one, right? And so, in my opinion, those who are able to purchase more than they needed, more than they wanted, to ensure that more of these were created for future collectors, are current collectors who won't have the means and ability today, or I say today, back in July and August, but may have the ability in December of 2021 to be able to purchase these. Like, that is doing the community a favor. So, am I, putting myself out there some kind of saint that I, spent money to buy 7 of them? No, absolutely not. I may keep all 7 of them. I haven't decided that yet. But because I had the means and the ability, I just saw the fact that it was important to go ahead and purchase these while we could, purchase as many as we could while we had the ability to do so, so that we might serve the current community and future fans of these Marvel Legends and of the Haslab Sentinel. And if it comes out as glorious as I think it will, and if it's, put in the, if it's, captured in photography and dynamic poses and scenes like I think it will, that demand's only going to continue to grow. And as it grows, people are going to continue to want it. And that will drive the price up. But thank goodness there's 22,000 and not 12,000 of these out there. Because imagine the difference in price if that would happen, if only like 12,000 would have been, or what if only 6,000, which was what was needed to back the project? What if only 6,000 of these had been created? You would be talking about a very, very expensive Sentinel. And so, yes, they're expensive already. Yes, they'll be more expensive, once they come out and they're being sold on the, what I like to call a secondary market. Yes, that's true. But it could have been worse. So why did I buy 7 of them? I wanted to. I also wanted to think about future collectors, about how I look at myself. Back when the Toy Biz Sentinel came out, I couldn't purchase it. When I started recollecting again around 2017, I bought 2 Toy Biz Sentinels. Cost me almost $200 for each one. And I was happy to pay it. Happy to pay it to be able to get my hands on it because I could afford to do so then. Couldn't buy them in 2002, 2003, when they were coming out. And so that's just the way it goes. Anyhow, if you bought more than one, let me know. Did you do it? Do you view yourself as serving the community? If you were not able to buy one now, but you're thankful that others made multiple purchases, so you might have access to it in the future, let me know in the comments below. If you think it's just a money grab and that it's just selfishness or that it's just flexing or something like that, that's fine. Let me know. We can handle it. But I do love you. Do appreciate you guys. Do thank you for watching the channel. Hope you've had a blessed day. Actually, hope you have a marvelous day. Take care. Bye.